Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. So we're back into another week. Is that I thought today we'd talk about creativity because it's really important, especially in HVAC industry or any business if you're going out there. And you know what? I had somebody ask me the other day about what book would you recommend for creativity, and I thought to myself, that's pretty tricky. I don't know what book. I've read lots of books. I try to read or listen audio to one book a week. And I wasn't able to really put my finger on it. And then I thought about creativity, and I thought about um, I think Steve Jobs explained creativity the best when he gave a lecture to one of those universities. I can't remember. I tried to remember all of it. I think he said, um, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown out your own little inner voice." I think it's very important. Most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and inner mission, as that little voice genuinely knows what you are to become. Everything else is second. It's funny is that I also have a letter in my office from um, Sean Connery, James Bond, to Steve Jobs. Is that some friends of mine got it and framed it and gave it to me as a birthday present. And in that letter is it was Steve Jobs was trying to get Sean Connery to sell Apple computers, and Sean Connery wrote funny back was pretty much in the letter saying, you know what, is that I'm James Bond. You're just a freaking computer salesman. Wow. Just a computer salesman. Steve Jobs, so many years later. I wonder if Sean Connery ever regretted that letter. But it was funny to read. But, you know, Steve Jobs brings up a really important voice. That little voice inside you, you need to listen to it. You need to move forward. You know, when I was younger, I learned about that little voice really the hard way. Is that I was walking with a friend in the bush, and I think I was about 10 or 11, maybe, yeah, 10 or 11, and we were playing in the bush. Anyway, is we were being chased by other boys, and the boy I was with, Liam, is that he decided that let's climb along this ledge and get away. So this ledge was to like a cliff. Is that and as I was following Liam, is that there was some mossy ground on this ledge, and he slipped, and I watched him fall off the cliff and hit the ravine below. It is that luckily he didn't die, but he broke arms and legs and ribs. Is that and it scared the hell out of me, and he spent a lot of time in hospital getting done. But my father asked me a really important question. He said, when you approached that ledge, what did the little voice in your head say to you? Why the hell did you not listen to that little voice? Mm. My views is that you got to start listening to that little voice. Life is too short. Is that move forward. Yes, it's difficult at the moment, but that little voice is going to make you step out and make a difference. Is that what has it been saying to you in the past? Is it screaming at you to do something now? Get up, do something. I hope my talks don't just tell you about air conditioning, but they motivate you to stand up and get moving. Have a great Tuesday. I hope the little voice annoys the hell out of you and you start listening and not get drowned out. Take care of yourself.